And we're back.
Yes, we are.
We are back.
Keep with a cat head in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, just here.
He's insisting on being involved today, isn't he?
So, today, we're taking a look at one of Tim Greaves'
We are.
products. And it is, well, it's a sample, okay? Normally comes in big bottles. But this is his Purple Naga Viper Brain and Thai Dragon Nam Prik Pao hot sauce.
So this has kind of evolved, hasn't it, from a paste I think he was making.
Yes.
Into a sauce. So it's gone through a few sort of testings and refinements and everything like that. So I know it's another product that he spent a lot of time developing.
So in here we have roasted red chilli, 27%. Thai dragon peppers and purple Naga Viper brain peppers and cayenne peppers.
How amazing does that sound?
So 27% of that is a mix of those three. We've got raw cane vinegar, roasted shallots 6.8%, roasted garlic 6.8%, so it's going to be nice and oniony and garlicky. Palm sugar, water, gochujang, which for those that don't know is like a Korean fermented chili sauce, which is fermented soybean powder, soya, sweet rice powder, malt barley, sea salt, brown rice syrup and water. Then we have ginger, fish sauce,
Got to have a bit of fish sauce, haven't you?
Nam Prik, yeah. We have fermented black bean paste, which is red chilies, fermented black beans, yellow rice wine, black vinegar, cane sugar. We have lime juice, red miso paste, which is water organic soybeans, organic rice, salt, yeast, koji culture,
And a cat.
dried shrimp paste 2%, which is dried shrimp, crayfish shells, salt, and then we have some spices.
There is lots and lots going on in there, isn't
There is. To be fair, though, you know, that may have sounded like Lord of the Rings, you know, the length of that ingredient list.
But it's the use of
But
different...
when you gochujang, for example, that's got a whole list of ingredients. The fermented black bean paste has got a whole list of ingredients in it.
Yeah.
So it just makes it a lot longer. So that's fine. We now know exactly what's in there. You notice there's no artificial anything.
No.
No science names, all food.
And I've got a feeling that the crayfish are locally sourced crayfish as well, I think, aren't they?
They
that
are.
are used for the crayfish shells that go into the...
Yep,
the flavour.
invasive species of crayfish, apparently. So he's actually doing the world a favour by taking them out.
So it's the closest thing we've got to like freshwater lobster, isn't it?
We'll be tasting these with our Chase the Heat hot sauce tasting spoon. Don't taint your sauce, bro. Get them at johnnyscoville.com. Link in the description. The link for foragedfire.co.uk will be there as well. And yeah, we have the spoons. Now this is rated by Tim 8 out of 10.
So that's going to be a warm one then.
So it's going to be a warm sauce.
I'm guessing with the purple Naga Viper brain, that's understandable.
Yeah, Thai dragon peppers as well. They've got a nice fierce heat to them. They're not massively high on the Scoville scale, but
It's quite an upfront burn, isn't it?
yeah, that Thai pepper kind of burn going on. So let's pop the top on this. Interesting. There it is. See that? Yeah. And you can see there, Tim don't leave a lot of air gap. So, let's, well, you have a smell as well. Yeah, go for it. It's been a while since we've done these. It's been 2 weeks since we did any videos.
Oh, that's lovely. You can really smell kind of like the onions and the garlic.
And the garlic, yeah.
And the shrimp. And you can smell the peppers. But actually not overly up front, is it?
No.
But I think as well with the roasted stuff that's in there, you know, it's roasted peppers, it's roasted garlic, it's roasted shallots. That's going to give it a sweetness as well, I think, isn't it?
It is. If I can get it out the bottle.
And a real
It's quite thick.
depth of flavour.
Quite a thick sauce. Although there is loads in here. So yeah, it might,
Gravity do its work.
might need a little bit of encouragement, I think. Sorry? Yeah, you have a go, see if you're laughing at me, you have a go. That's what I've managed to get out so far. Who's laughing now? Yeah.
It's quite
Oh dear.
almost needs a little stir, don't we?
Needs a little summit.
Have we got anything that we can...
Little summit.
See, there's an air gate. It might be give it a little shake with the lid on again, because there's some space in the bottom of the bottle now.
Yeah. It's a thick sauce. It's not a particularly big bottle, so it's not.
I think that'll be a no.
It just needs a little help. Get a little bit out of there and I think all the problems will be solved. Try that.
Give it another shake. There we go.
Yeah. It just creates like a little vacuum seal at the top there. Which I'm sure in a a standard size bottle probably isn't a problem. So
Oh, really starting. I can get the ginger now.
yeah.
Really starting to get the ginger, and that's sort of. I know you're going to get the umami from the miso
soy
paste and the
stuff.
soy and everything. Yeah, and the black beans. I mean, I don't know about you. I love black bean sauce.
I like it, but because of my limits with salt, I have to be a bit careful with it. But black bean sauce is lovely. Black bean sauce and beef. And
yeah, it's got a nice sort of sweetness to it and savouriness. But yeah, that looks beautiful. It smells lovely.
getting the garlic, the onion, getting the ginger.
A little hint of the fish sauce in there as well. You're starting to get those sort of Thai kind of
the influence.
aromas coming through. So right,
Well,
let's give it a
cheers.
go. Oh, that's got a nice little tingle to it, isn't it? So I've got the sweetness to start with, then the garlic.
Yeah.
The heat's kind of building with that as well. But it's definitely got that umami sort of flavour going on there. And it's very rich. And I'm getting like a little hint of the like the fish sauce, but it's not overpowering. Because you know sometimes you can taste stuff with like sambals and things where they've got the shrimp paste in.
Yeah.
It can be quite overpowering with the fish sauce. This is actually quite a nice balance on it. But yeah, it has got a real sweetness. But yeah, those the peppers I've got the kind of the ghost pepper kind of creeping heat, but then I got the initial kind of like the hit from the Thai dragons in the mouth to start with. But it is very much that roasted flavour coming through with the peppers and the onions and the shallots.
Little bit of smokiness to it, which will probably be from the roasted chilies. Chili burn, front of the tongue, back of the throat, not on the cheeks, a little bit on the side of the tongue.
Yeah.
There's your 3 different peppers. I'm getting the Thai dragon. Yeah, I am getting the Thai dragon. I'm not... Cayenne peppers have got a certain flavour to them, and I'm not getting that too overwhelmingly. It's there. And of course the PNVBs.
To the throat.
So they're nice. I'm getting the onion or the shallot. I'm getting the garlic. Gochujang is it's a deep flavour. Like, there's a lot of depth to the flavour because it's fermented. That's there. I'm getting the black bean, the miso as well. Little hit from the nempla, the fish sauce. It's all there. It's a very complicated sauce. Sweet. Then it isn't, and now it is again.
Yeah. It's interesting. I think the way it sort of develops as you taste it, because you go through stages or flavours with it, don't you? Like, something becomes slightly more pronounced with it. Again, we've only had quite a small quantity of that to sort of give it a little bit of a try. But I think it's just a very... I want to say it's quite mellow flavour. There's nothing there that is overpowering anything else.
No.
Which, when you're dealing with something as pokey and as flavourful as Nagas can be, I'm not sitting there going, I've got an overly Naga flavour overtaking everything else. You're getting all of those savoury, sweet, umami flavours.
Yep.
Kind of combining into something which is really rich. Really, really rich flavour.
That would go well, I think, with any South Asian food. So, pho, for example, noodles, that and some jasmine rice. That would, because there's loads of flavour in that sauce.
I mean, you could, like you said, if you were doing some kind of stir fry or chicken, you would use that. I would probably maybe coat, almost marinade a little bit with the chicken.
I'm thinking drizzling it over, like, Malaysian food, satay.
Or satay could work really well
Yeah.
with that, couldn't it?
Ooh. A rendang. Can you imagine a rendang with a little splash of that on the top?
Yeah, because a rendang, again, that's a very deep, rich flavour with the coconut. I think would actually bring out
Oh, yeah.
the savouriness within that, but the sweetness would sit really well with the slow cooked rendang, because that's a good sort of couple of hours cooking on that, isn't it?
Oh,
So
at
it's
least,
really,
yeah.
really cooked down, and some of that would just almost as a condiment, but almost as a
I'll put it in as an ingredient into a rendang. Stir a big teaspoon of that in.
yeah.
That'll lift the heat up.
Or lifting your red curry paste as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done it where we've made a red curry paste from scratch, and I think that again would just add extra depth to that. So I think it would be great to use as a condiment, but I think, yeah, like you said, it's got good options for using within something as an ingredient as well.
Heat level for you?
surprisingly pokey. I would probably give that a 2 for me. And I think it's the different types of burns with it.
I'm going to go on, you know, that isn't a 2. It's more like a 4. It's a warm sauce. It really is a warm sauce. It isn't for beginners. You know, approach with, yeah, maybe caution is the wrong word, but yeah, be aware that if you absolutely coat your food in this, you better like chili. Would I say it's an 8 out of 10? Maybe for a non-chili head.
I think it'll be fair for a non-chili head.
Yeah.
But again, you know, if you're using it within something, you're going to knock that heat down. You know, if you're using it with something that's like, say, a rendang or a red curry,
yeah,
that will balance it out a bit. And actually, you know, it'll probably be more like a 4 or a 5.
Can you imagine that on a fish burger?
Ooh. So I actually would do that. You know, we were saying with crayfish being used with that, with crayfish or with lobster. I think that as, you know, coat a little bit on that, some nice
crab,
wok noodles and things like that. We're digressing again now.
We are.
We're going back to kind of how can we use this? Oh my goodness.
Wow, yeah, good sauce. So yeah, foragedfire.co.uk is where you go. Link in the description.
Indeed.
But I think that's more than enough from us for now.
It is. Because I need to go back to contemplating how we're going to use this up.
Thank you ever so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Take care.
And we'll see you in the next one.